Today I'm going to take my new driver's license photo. I'm trying to get as far away from possible. Gross. I have been waiting to try these colors. Although I've been really loving spring and summer colors right now, I do know fall is around the corner, unfortunately. And I have been seeing Courtney Quarantine use these on TikTok, and I just love the grungy brown tones to it. I don't know, it's like very fall and winter. And honestly, I haven't been doing fun makeup in a while. I know content has like changed significantly. Like it's not heavy makeup anymore, it's clean girl aesthetic. Well, I don't necessarily subscribe to like a certain way of being. I definitely have just been really lazy in how I do my makeup and just try to do it as fast as possible. I think part of that is because I just want to go outside and already enjoy the summer. And I haven't really been wearing foundation or anything, so I can like obviously get a tan. So I'm planning to try that either tomorrow or the next day. And we'll see how that turns out. Either it'll be good or it'll be a disaster. Finally, we have a nice sunny day. So even though I've got like a couple housekeeping things to do, I'm planning to spend most of the day out here on the pool deck, just enjoying the warm weather because I know summer's not gonna last long. It's already gonna be September and I know that the cooler weather is going to be coming in. We're gonna get more cloudier days, so I'm gonna spend the time I have outside, and then when night comes, I'll just like do everything that needs to be done inside the house. But for now, I'm gonna read my Blue Lock. Truthfully, I'm not a sports manga person or sports anime person, but the illustration in this series is genuinely so good, and I feel like the anime doesn't even come close to it, so I prefer reading the series for right now. I could talk more in depth about what manga I've been enjoying. If you want to hear that, let me know. For now, I'm just gonna get my tan on and maybe jump in the pool. We'll see how brave I am. I think Pure Leaf has the best bottled tea, especially the blackberry flavor. Oh. So I believe, and don't hold me to this, that I'm going to be hanging out with my brother. The only reason I said don't hold me to it, if you have older siblings, or I guess just siblings, in general, you know that plans can change literally last minute. Either way, it's cool. I'm still getting ready no matter what because I really want to try these eyeshadows out. I'm gonna swatch them on my wrist so you can kind of see how they look like in the sun because yesterday, like I said, it was overcast. So in order from top to bottom, it is Hot Mesh, Caffeine Queen, and Double Take. I think I'm gonna go in with Double Take. I really like picking colors that are similar to my hair just because I think it goes well, but I think these are absolutely gorgeous browns in general. So first I'm just going to put a brown all over the eye, one that has very similar undertones. And then I'm going to go in with my finger just for optimal shimmerage. I've always noticed that brushes tend to not really make the sparkles look great, so I just prefer to use my finger for this. And then you can always blend out the edges with a brush. You remember how yesterday I said I would clean the house after being outside? That didn't happen, but I'm willing to do it today because it's actually only like 72 out, which is still actually nicely warm. But I really need to clean my room because I don't want to admit how dirty it is. you're gonna see it anyways. But truthfully, I haven't cleaned it in like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Hear me out though, because not only did I just start school this past week, but before that, I only had a week off from doing summer classes, right? I did summer and spring. And so I never really got a break, and I am so burnt out. And I just neglected like cleaning my room in favor of doing nothing that whole week before I had to start class. Last week, technically now. A really good cleaning hack that I like to do is to fold and organize all my shirts by what drawer they're going to go into. So like I'll take all of my t-shirts and fold them together, all my shorts, all of my long sleeve shirts. That way when it's time to actually put it away, it's super easy and super efficient. And if you don't leave your clothes on the floor and do this right away out the laundry, it is actually the easiest. Also, here's another helpful cleaning tip. If you have makeup stuck on your vanity or desk, just take some makeup remover and lightly rub it off before going over it with a Clorox wipe. Because a lot of makeup products need some sort of oil-based cleanser, the Clorox by itself typically doesn't do a good enough job. I don't know if anybody else has very oddly specific chores they do, and I don't know if you can even see this, but because I live on a dirt road, I have to pretty constantly take my windows down, whatever you want to call this, and clean them. And I feel like not many people know that you can even do this to your windows, but it makes a world of a difference when they are clean compared to when they are really dirty. Gross. I hope you can see that. You obviously saw how much was coming off on the cloth, but it makes such a difference because now instead of staring at all the dust that's caked on your window, you can actually look out and enjoy it. Today I'm going to take my new driver's license photo. And if there's one thing I absolutely hated about my driver's license that I took at 21, it was literally my jowls. Which I know I don't really have, but like, hey, that camera in there makes you look ugly, I swear to God. I have a lot of baby fat in my face, so I like get it. I'm gonna look a little round, but I will like show you my photo and then try to do a different makeup style because oh my God. So right now I'm just gua showing my face to try and snatch it. I did this yesterday as well. And I know gua sha isn't like a permanent fix. I just really want to remove the bloating that's in my face today. Alright, now that I look like a tomato, I'm gonna go wash my face. Next step, skincare. I don't use primer or anything like that. I just try to make my base as good as possible through my skincare. Here is the photo I'm trying to get as far away from possible. Like, that just doesn't look like me. So, some things I've learned. I don't really put my eyeshadow that high on the outer corner of my eyes anymore. Make sure my bangs look good. Unfortunately, this day was really windy, and so I had no choice. And I'm not going to be wearing black because I think that really drowns me out. I'm gonna go ahead and do another, because when I show my teeth, it's just like too much squinting that happens in my eyes. In that photo, I also squinted too much with my eyes. But what I plan on doing is not following any of those TikTok girls, because they're so naturally snatched looking, and they're all like, I just use a tinted moisturizer. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do a full beat. Cause like the one thing I think about is beauty YouTubers who obviously, like, I'm not gonna be mean, but look really cakey in person. They look great on camera. So that's my logic. Also, for anybody that's like, your freckles, it's not gonna show up in that picture anyways, okay? Yogos with the freckles, so it's gonna be fine. Okay, I'm gonna say this is the final look. I'm gonna have my hair kind of like back, but have these pieces forward. I don't normally do this with my hair, but honestly, I like seeing my eyebrow. I don't know. I can't take you in there because it's the Secretary of State office and it's a government building. But just wish me luck. Alright, just did it. I think it was a major slay. We'll have to see whenever my license comes in. I also ended up changing my signature because I made that in like middle school, and like everybody does not understand what a cursive T looks like. And so my name keeps getting wrote as Jaren, and it's not that, so I just changed it. I even just went to Halo Burger to get some fries because I was a little hungry, and the girl in the drive-thru, who was very attractive, said I looked good. So that was very validating. I think the photo will be good. Although I swear to God, each year they like, or each time I go get a photo, it's like they zoom in more and more on your face, so it's just like, it's just all face. It feels like it's gonna be one square that's just like this at one point, you know? Alright, it is like 83 out. I've literally got pants on. Went with the outfit. So I'm gonna change into something more comfortable. And then I'm just gonna go chillax outside. Because it's supposed to be super cold this weekend. Part of me is a little excited though. I wanna wear my fall outfits.
She is the author of absurdly popular books such
I ended up getting 2 different packages today. One of them is the Dr. Elvletha 345 Relief Cream, and then the other that I got is the Physiogel Red Soothing Psycha Balance Cream. One thing I like about both of these creams is that they are completely unscented. I have really sensitive skin, and so any extra fragrance really starts to irritate it and makes it more red. I also have really dry skin, so I need something thick to soothe it. So I will end up letting you guys know further on how I think about these 2 products. This might seem a little bizarre, but I honestly prefer using lasagna noodles in my chicken noodle soup. The annoying thing with these though, however, is they give you no cook time, like only cooking as lasagna time. So what I like to do is just throw them in and let them cook. And then when they're halfway done, I end up cutting them with a pair of scissors to be more bite-sized. And then I throw them back in the pot and let them finish, and it's all done. I apologize for not really filming much good content this week. Truthfully, I'm still trying to get the hang of vlogging, which I know sounds really silly because like obviously I had been trying to do it before, but also on top of like being sick and just like stressed from school, I haven't really done much exciting things besides trying to like chillax. So one thing about me is like, this is obviously called Introverted Diaries. I have a lot of anxiety, and truthfully, the first week of like school is always such like a burnout moment for me because I have a lot of social anxiety and just anxiety about going to new places. And also, I ended up being this exact same way last year in fall. Actually, maybe worse, but I lived on campus, so that was a little bit easier. But it just built up so much to where I decided to do online classes for winter, and then I also did it for spring and summer. So truthfully, this is my first time back on campus in a whole year, and it's still just as stressful. I wish I liked my school a bit more. I like my teachers and the people, but I think being on campus is such a stressful environment and a lonely environment, and I could like talk in depth about my own experiences. I know I feel like I'm a complainer when it comes to colleges, but maybe I just have had such an idealized version of what they are in my head ever since I was 18. And truthfully, looking back, I appreciated going to a mid-sized school the most. The very first university I went to was, I think, around 6,000, which I don't even know if that's considered mid-sized. Maybe like 7,000. And then I went to a school with 1,000, and now I'm at a school with 40,000. I don't like being at a big school. To me, this week was just kind of like proving that I can get back into vlogging because it's something I genuinely like to do, and it's a great way to practice my major. And the form of content I consume the most is vloggers. I'm going to try and take you out more with the events that I do and try to not be so shy. The only good thing about filming on my phone was like I could very much do that incognito, but the quality is so bad. And I have like previous footage that I need to edit still that's from the summer from when I redid my room. Now that footage that I need to show. I talked about it in there too, how getting this camera is really nice because the quality I know wasn't really great from my past vlogs, and that was always something that bummed me out. Also, I'm about done. I'm gonna try and use the last of this on my neck and face. I'm just gonna layer it with this today. This product, I really did like it, however my skin is super dry, so truthfully it never hydrated it enough, but I like all the products in it, it never broke me out. So I'd recommend this if you have an oilier skin type, for sure. I've rambled enough here, so I'm gonna put on some more clothes because it's only like 67 or something outside, and probably watch some NFL and do my homework because I have a Korean quiz tomorrow. Fucking honker. This thing is a honker. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember, if you didn't have a good day today, tomorrow will be better. Thanks for watching, bye!